Hi guys, what's up? In this video I'll show you a full review of the new Samsung Galaxy E5. I'm just using this handset for the past 2 weeks, so I guess it's quite a time to give the full review of this particular handset. Now, as you all know, this particular handset has a 5-inch display, the Samsung Galaxy E5. I also have the E7 along with me, but the E7 has a display of 5.5 inch. Now, specifically for E5, it's very thin. As you can see, it is precisely 0.29 inch and the dimensions are 5.57 into 2.76 inch. It's very light in the hand, if you can see, and also it gives a good feeling because you can hold the phone very easily due to the thin nature of the phone. And of course the black is made up of metal, it's aluminium at the back, and the rest of the body is plastic, but it's a premium plastic. Now for the physical overview, on the top you will find the noise cancellation second speaker over here, and the Qualcomm branding. The sticker is also can be found over here, and just at the bottom of the phone here is a 3.5mm jack holder, the speaker, and the USB charger port. So you can easily charge your phone or also use it via the USB data cable along with your PC or laptop, whatever it is. Now on the left hand side of the device you will find the volume rockers. These are very well designed. As you can see, it's very thin and very smooth and looks decent also. Now just on the other end of the phone you will find the on and off switch and the slot for the nano SIMs. Now it's a tricky one. The implementation is tricky for Samsung Galaxy nowadays. You can use the slot 1 for nano SIM 1, and the slot 2 is either for nano SIM 2, or you can insert your micro SD card. Now for the betterment of the review and the betterment of the video, what I have done, I've just used only the first SIM, that is a nano SIM 1 slot, and I've used a micro SD card over here. So it helps me to give a better review of the particular handset. At the back of the phone it's an 8-megapixel shooter with the LED flash and the speakers. I'll show you the quality of the speakers later on the video also. And of course, apart from that, on the front it's a 5-megapixel camera, the earpiece, the Samsung branding, and the screen. Okay, now let us just switch on the handset. You will see it gives a very vibrant display, and let us just very easily go to settings, and I prefer to view it as a tab view, so I've just selected tab view over here, and under system you will go to about device, and you will see here is Android version 4.4.4, that's KitKat. Also this particular handset has a 16 gigs of internal storage. Let me show you that. You will find it's a 16 gigs variation, so memory wise it's a decent one, out of which 11.29 gigs is usable by the users, although currently the available space is quite low because we installed some apps and stuff like that to make the video to make the review more responsible. And of course there is a provision to add an external SD card that supports up to 64 gigs. Apart from that, if I go to quick settings, under settings, and go to display and wallpaper, you will find in the brightness section there is no option for the auto brightness feature. Now I will say that it is a con for Samsung, considering that this is a handset for the mid-range users, so there is no auto level, but it's a blessing in disguise, I will tell you, because end of the day what the auto sensors does is that it does drains out the battery from your handset. So regardless, you can easily adjust the brightness manually just like that, and end of the day it will also help a lot in restoring your battery power. Now let us just test the device and see the performance of the device. For this I have installed the Antutu benchmarks. As you can see, I'll just hit it and see the performance of the test. Now the test report, as you can see, it hits 19,033, which I can say it's a decent considering that it's a mid-range phone. But if I bring Samsung Galaxy E7 into the picture, you will see the reading in Samsung Galaxy E7, it's 19,606. So not a drastic change, considering that only difference is with the RAM. Let me show you the specific device info for E5 at first. As you can see, it runs on a Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 chipset, and also runs with a quad-core processor that is clocked at 1.2 GHz and resolution of 720 x 1280, Android version 4.4.4 that I have told you previously also. The thing is that it runs on a RAM of 1.5 GB. Now it's a decent one. Let us check the RAM also. Out of the 1.5 GB of RAM, 0.93 GB is usable, is free actually to use, so that's good. So a decent one. Now regarding battery, what this particular device is doing is that it comes with a non-removable battery at the back, since it's a metallic body. It's a 2400 milliampere battery. Now the thing is that I've tested the phone randomly with a single SIM and a micro SD card, and it has lasted for one working day. But having said that, I'm not sure that if I have inserted two SIMs, both the SIMs at the same time, then what would be the life of the battery? I guess it wouldn't have lasted a full one working day. So that in a way may be a con, I should say, because end of the day Android handsets does offer a lot of features and a lot of things to use. So battery end of the day is a matter of concern, whereas the E7 has got a battery of 2900 milliampere, which is great, of course, than the E5. Also, as you can see, if I go ahead and if I see that the E5, if it supports my dual finger, it is not doing it so smoothly, but rather if I turn up to E7, you will see that in E7 it does support a dual touch very easily. So that is also a basic difference with E5 and E7, I should say. And okay, nevertheless, since the internet is on, let us shoot the browsers for now. Let's go to Chrome and hit our website that says egadgetsforyou.com. It's my official website for the channel. So yeah, of course, I've loaded egadgetsforyou.com. It does load quickly, and yeah, of course, the Samsung Galaxy 6 Edge specs. Yeah, it's a new entrant to the market that has been officially disclosed yesterday in the Mobile World Conference meeting. So let us just go ahead and see how it's load. Yeah, it has loaded quite decently, and of course it has loaded very fast. Now let us just go to read more over here for any particular year. See, considering there are heavy images to load and also a lot of things in the website, it does loads very easily and very smoothly. And of course, pinch to zoom, that's working also fine. So the power of 1.5 GB of RAM along with a quad-core processor clocked at 1.2 GHz, it does gives its word when you are in this particular website browsing. So it's definitely a thumbs up for Samsung Galaxy E5. Now, apart from that, let us just quickly go to YouTube also. I'll show you on YouTube. Okay, here it is. Here is my another video in YouTube that is unboxing of Samsung Galaxy E7. Let us just hit the video and just test the speakers and also the speed for now. Of course, before anything, I'll show you the unboxing and a simple review of this new Samsung Galaxy E7. Just recently bought this product, and as you can see, what Samsung is doing nowadays is that they're signaling to go. As you can see, it's a full volume over there. The speakers, I should say, it's a decent but not the best at the end of the day. While Samsung Galaxy E5 in this mid-range phone, E5 as well as E7, they could have actually given a very high resolution, high end speakers also. But if you're in a close confine of a room, if you're single and not in the hustle bustle of a city life or daily life, then the speakers, obviously, I should say it's a very good one, it's a decent one. But of course, if you're outside, there is always the option to use your headphone. It does give a very good, decent headphone, I should say. The sound of the headphone is awesome. And end of the day, and also let me show you. If I go to property settings over here, you will see it's a 720p display. So the maximum support that it gives is of 720p only. So end of the day, with 720p recording and the video, it does plays good. Inside the box, you will see that there is a Samsung Galaxy E7 branding. Now, of course, the call of the day for the game lovers. Let us just go ahead and hit some games. Let's go with Asphalt 8 at first. Okay, now let me just switch off the volume for now so that I can okay, it's crashing. As you can see, the display is very bright and very vibrant over here, and of course the feeling of the game is great for the game lovers, I should say. And yes, of course, the power of 1.5 GB of RAM obviously comes into play over here, as because these particular games, especially like games like Asphalt 8 and Modern Combat 5 and all, they require some high-end graphics work also. So I should say it's a decent one, good for game lovers. But again, having said that, I should say that E7, that it has a 2 GB of RAM and a higher, much greater space, screen space than E5. So obviously, I should say for game lovers, between E5 and E7, obviously it should. I will go with E7 end of the day. Now let us check the most noteworthy feature of E5 or the Samsung Galaxy handset that are coming off late. That is the camera. Of course, I have told you previously also that it has a 8 megapixel shooter with LED flash, and the front one is of course a 5 megapixel shooter, whereas the E7 it has a 13 megapixel shooter. Now let me just take a snap with E5 and see how it comes along. Okay, of course in the camera in mode section you will see there are a lot of modes available, and there is a download section available also, through using which you can easily download all the other modes from Samsung stores. So let's just go ahead with auto at first, and of course I'll hit use the flash. If I tap to focus over here and just hit the camera again, for that it does take some time to take the focus. So I should say that if I take some random pictures just like that, and considering that the portion where I'm shooting the video, it's a very low light condition over here, so let us just go through the pictures that I've taken with over here, and you will see that the definition of the pictures are very bright and very clear. See, if I just zoom it over here, so you'll see the definitions are very bright and very clear over. But having said that, let me just show you taking a picture, a same angle and same position and same light focus from my E7, and show you the difference of that. Just putting aside the E5 for now and taking the object, and just now this is the E5 where I have just zoomed in a lot, of course the E7 over here. Now both are in the maximum brightness set, and both have been taken from the same background in the same low light condition and using the same flash, but you can find the difference of 13 megapixel shooter and 8 megapixel shooter from here very easily. The display is much more vibrant and much more clearer in E7 of course, and in E5 it's good. I am not saying that it's bad, but if I differ in between the two handsets, obviously I should go with E7 over here also. But having said that, the price, it does makes a difference along with E5 and E7. And of course the front one, the front camera is a 5 megapixel shooter. At the end of the video I will also show you some of the pictures that I've taken with Samsung Galaxy E5, both using the rear camera and the front camera, so you can decide on your own that how is the quality of the pictures and stuff like that is coming along with Samsung Galaxy E5. Okay, now lastly, another option that I must show you that is coming along with Samsung A series also, that is A3, A5, A7, and also with E5 and E7, is that they have given a very good menu display options also. What I need to do is that I just need to hit the capacitive touch button, but there is a multitasking button. I'll just hit that over there. Sorry, I just go to home chat. I'll just hit the multitasking button for a long. You will see that the menu option that is appearing over here, it's very decent, it's very unique and very cool designs, I should say. And of course there is an option to go to themes, and you can easily change the theme. Suppose I say I choose natural and apply over here, you see the icons and everything associated with it changes. Similarly, the lock screen also changes. So it's a very cool addition, I should say, that you can easily change and switch between themes. So let us just go back to the original theme that was there from the beginning. There is Samsung Basic. Yeah, it's applied. See whether you like it or not. Also, lastly, I should say that if I go to settings over here, you will see here is the ultra power saving mode, which is a very good inclusion with Samsung Galaxy E series, I should say, because ultra power saving mode are those people who are concerned with the minimum usage of phone. So for those users, ultra power saving mode does comes in handy. Now that's it guys. At the end of the day, as per my verdict goes with Samsung Galaxy E5, I should say that it's a very good mid-range handset with a price of around 17k INR. That is something around 300 USD, available through the online portals in India like Flipkart, Snapdeal, and also you can go to Samsung stores and buy the thing. And it does have a 1.5 gigs of RAM with a decent processor, and the performance I have shown you with the game playing and the firing the browsers and stuff like that. And of course implementation of the second SIM, although this handset being a duos handset as you can see, but the implementation, I should say, end of the day, I'm not sure why Samsung is doing something like this, that you can either insert a second SIM or a micro SD card, but it's up to them. I personally don't like the feature at all. So barring all those, it does come at a decent price, and considering the brand value of Samsung, nevertheless in the mid-range section, this particular device, that is the Samsung Galaxy E5, you can obviously opt for this if you're not fancy spending the higher prices for E7. That's it guys. I guess this video does helps you a lot. If you like the video, please give a thumbs up. It does help the channel, and please stay subscribed to my channel if you have not already done it. I'll catch you guys in my next video very soon. Bye for now. And before signing off, as I have promised, I'll I'll leave you back with the pictures that I have captured using the Samsung Galaxy E5 in the video as follows.